out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
Hey, yeah, Money Brown, we on the way up, baby. Yeah, I told you we're coming up, baby. Look at us now.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. Shout out to Money Brown TV. From the punchline.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And we talking Naoya the Monster taking on the Filipino Flash Nonito Donaire in the finals in the Super Series for the bantamweights. This killer right here, Naoya, is the real deal. He is the real deal and one of the most exciting fighters in the world today. Should be on everyone pounds for pound list. You dig what I mean? 3 division world champion, a hell of a puncher, skills, great jab, got a high IQ. You dig what I mean? And he will take it to give it. You understand? Naoya will take it to give it. And he can box. You know what I mean? And he can box. But he's in a Super Series championship going up against the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire. You know, Nonito always been one of my favorite fighters, man. You dig? He's always been one of my favorite fighters. When he first stepped on the scene, knocking out my guy, Victor Chanyan, dig what I mean, to make his name. And I knocked him out once, knocked him out twice, but that's the fight that made Nonito Donaire, that made him a champion. Beautiful hook, put Vic ass out, you dig? And he had a long run in boxing, ended up losing to Rigo, kind of set him back. You know, he, in my opinion, he was never the same after the Rigo fight, but he came back, made some little noise, you dig what I mean? Ended up losing to Nicholas Walter. If I'm not mistaken, Jesse Magladino and Corey Frampton. You know, Corey Frampton, then he went down in weight and, you know, joined the Super Series, took on Ryan Burnett. We all know what happened with the Ryan Burnett situation. He caught an injury. He became the WBA champion. Took on my boy, Stefan Showstopper, in the Super Series. Ended up stopping Stefan, you know, and now he's in a championship going up against this killer here, Naoya the Monster. Listen, 3 division world champion. Like I say, should be on everybody else's pound for pound list. And not only that, man, Naoya want to be great. He want to be great. He want to fight the best out there. He want the top guys in the division. Go in there, make no excuses, work his ass off. You know, work his ass off. Putting on for his Japanese people. Japan stand up. Putting on for his Japanese people. Japan stand up. You dig? And he just making it look easy, man. He's making it look easy. All the power in the world. And with this win right here, it will make him a unified champion at the division. You know, he will be making more history. He will be making more history. And he understands what he's up against. You know, he understands what he's up against in another big-time fight. And, you know, this fight is the Battle of Asia, man. It's the Battle of Asia. You got the Philippines going up against Japan. And Nonito Donaire, he understands the magnitude of this fight. He understands what this fight can put him in his boxing game. You know, we know he was on his way out the door. We know this was going to be his last hurrah. And this might still be his last hurrah if he leaves. But understanding, if he can beat Naoya, especially the run that Naoya is on, oh man, you got to put him up there. You got to put Nonito up there, you dig? And you got to talk about Hall of Fame. He's already a future Hall of Fame in my opinion, but, you know, just adding on to his legacy. You know, just adding on to his legacy. And what a way to go out if you was to retire. You dig? What a way to go out if he was to retire. Now, just looking at the fight overall, like I say, Nonito Donaire, he has come down in weight from 126 to 118. You know? And I guess Nonito felt like he was going to be more stronger at 118. He felt like he could still make 118. And, you know, he wanted to try himself out. He wanted to try himself out. It worked out for him. Let's just say that. It worked out for him, you know. Some people want to hate on how he got the belt. Oh, if Ryan Burnett never got hurt, Nonito won't be champion. Listen, things happen in boxing, man. things happened in boxing. Nonito put himself in that position to face Ryan Burnett. You know, he was fighting Ryan Burnett, and like I say, shit happens. And Ryan Burnett had a back injury, like he tore something, and Nonito became the champion. You know what I mean? Just how things work in this boxing game. But now he has to back it up against this killer and Naoya. We know Nonito, his whole style is to work his good jab, try to be fast with it, and try to counter you when you try to shoot back. You know, he want to put the pressure on, try to come in, and one thing he will have in that ring is his power. You know, I think this might be the strongest person that Naoya facing his career. You know, he fought some strong fighters, but Nonito might be his strongest. You dig? He might be his strongest. We know the knockout power Nonito Donaire carries, man. You know, we seen what happened in this last fight. So Naoya got to be wary of that. You know what I mean? And stay on point and not get lazy, because he got hit in this last fight a few times. And like I'm gonna say this: if that was Nonito Donaire, hey, who knows what could have happened? Who knows what could have happened? Because one thing we know about Nonito, he's very accurate, yo. He's very accurate. And if he catch you on the butt, you will go. You know, you will go. But with that being said, Naoya is just on a whole different level, man. He's just on a whole different level right now. Like right now, it's his time. It is his time. You know, and I know when somebody is in that zone, and like I say, this is his third weight class, and you moving up, and you just not knocking people out, you demolishing people. That puts you on a different high, you know. So Naoya, he's riding that wave. He understand what he possesses. He understand where he's at. And like I say, boxing is a young man's sport. It's a young man's sport. But if you're old and you're wise like Floyd Mayweather and smart, you know, and use certain tactics to get by, you can outskill and outpoint these youngsters and try to make them make mistakes. But I don't think Nonito is that type of fighter to be in there and be that smart to outskill and outwill Naoya in this one. You dig what I mean? In this one, I just think Naoya's on a whole different level right now. He understands the opportunity at stake here. He knows this title take him to different heights, you know. And who knows, man? Maybe he want to go up for his fourth division. Who knows? 122 sits right there for Naoya, man. We know he lingered around saying he want to face Lomachenko. You know, if Lomachenko willing to come down and wait, and that'll be one hell of a fight. But right now, he got to focus on Nonito Donaire, because this is a dangerous fight for Inoue Naoya. This is not an easy fight. Even though I got him sparking Nonito Donaire and knocking him out and retiring Nonito Donaire, he's going to have to work for it. He's going to have to work for it. This might be, like I say, his strongest opponent, but his toughest as well. You know, Nonito is a tough dude, man. He ain't just going to lay down. He ain't just going to lay down. And as long as he got breath in his body, he'll continue to try to land that shot. You know, he's going to continue to try to land that shot. So Naoya's going to have to be wary of that. Go in there. Don't play with this veteran. You know, if you got that shot, take him out. Take him out. You know, and that's one thing Naoya is good at doing, is taking out his opponents. You know what I mean? But like I say, Nonito Donaire is a veteran, man. You got to be wary of that, and you cannot sleep on him. You cannot sleep on him. No, like, we can say, oh, well, he fought Stephon Showstopper and this happened to him, he won't be there. It doesn't matter. He's there right now. And I don't knock no man position on how they get to where they at in life. You know what I mean? And damn sure how they get to where they at in their professional career. Because boxing is not an easy sport at all. At all. But, you know, looking at this fight, man, I can see Nonito trying to be wary in the beginning. Trying to not pace himself, but try to work his jab, because he is the taller fighter. He probably do got the reach, you know, so he probably want to try to use that. He got to understand he's the bigger fighter, but I don't think he's the bigger puncher right now. You know, I don't think he's the bigger puncher right now. I think Naoya is the bigger puncher, even though Nonito cracks a big punch. And he got to understand that Naoya is coming in there looking for the timing and looking for the hook. You know, he's in there looking for the timing and looking for the hook. And don't get me wrong, Naoya got good body work as well, man. He got good body work as well. So you know how to go downstairs and come back up. You know how to make you drop them hands. You know how to make you drop them hands. You know what I mean? So this gonna be one hell of a fight, man. This gonna be one hell of a fight. But like I say, I have Naoya knocking Nonito Donaire out, you know, and taking this one back to Japan. You know, taking this one back to Japan. So if Nonito want to get in there and his best shot is winning, is working his jab, not being lazy with it. Look for spurts where he feel like Naoya is going to throw and try to time him and counter him instead of the other way around, you know. And just be smart in the ring, yo. Just be smart. Don't go out there looking for the knockout, because you know that will get you in trouble. That will get you in trouble. And Nonito Donaire has that problem to where he goes out there, and if he get behind, he only get to looking for that one shot. You know, he only get to looking for that one shot. So that right there, he's gonna have to fix that problem. You know, even in the Stefan fight, I was looking at him, and all he was looking for is the one shot. And Steph pulled back with his hands down, and he gave it to him. You know, he gave it to him. That whole round, Stefan was whooping on Nonito. But Steph got careless, dropped them hands, and Nonito, being a veteran, took advantage of it. You know, I don't think Naoya is going to do those type of things. I think Naoya is going to try to put the pressure on himself, stand his ground, let Nonito know that he's not the stronger fighter. You know what I'm saying? That he is the younger fighter, that he is the one that he should be worried about, you know. But like I say, Naoya cannot get careless in there and get too cocky, because Nonito ass is accurate and pinpoint. You know what I mean? He's accurate and pinpoint. And if he catch you, you will go. You know what I mean? If he catch you, you will go. But this will be one hell of a fight, man. I think this is a fan-friendly fight. This is going to be one that we're going to enjoy. You know, the Super Series is on fire. You dig what I mean? Regis Pro, great Josh Taylor. Can't knock that one. But this one here, I'm waiting for it, man. November the 7th, it's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be one hell of a fight. But I do got Naoya being victorious. I do got Naoya return Nonito Donaire with a hell of a punch by knockout. And we're going to see if you want to stick around and try to go for undisputed in this division, or do you want to move up, you know, and shoot for his 4th division. Because like I say, Naoya the Monster is the real deal. You know, he ain't no joke. And he should be on everybody's pound for pound list, yo. He should be on everybody's pound for pound list. And if you don't got him on your pound for pound list, something wrong with you. Point blank period. Something wrong with you. So this fight will be November the 7th, man. It will be here, and we all will enjoy it, yo. Until then, this your boy Monty. This the NSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's in the description. And I'll be back with another one, family.